In this video, we'll be going over the final box in your cash flow calculator. And so if you are starting here, you'll want to go back and watch cash flow videos number 1 and 2. In video number 1, we recorded some transactions. And then in video number 2, we went ahead and put those transactions into their respective categories here. So the first box we have here is materials. This is the amount that we have spent on materials this year. This does not include the amount of materials we estimated we had on hand at the beginning of the year. Capital is the amount of money, again, that's solely in and out of the business this year. Sales is the amount of money you took in from selling your product. And then fees, travel, and equipment is all the money that went out of the business this year for things other than materials. So over here we have these two green boxes. This is your system of checks and balances. If you forget to record a transaction in its respective category, this box will turn red. You want these boxes to match. So again, just make sure you have all of your transactions recorded and they will turn green. The $200 is the amount of money that you have in your business. That should be the balance of your business checking account, essentially. So invested in sales is just the total amount of money that came in between yourself and sales. And then we have overhead, which is probably one of the most important boxes. This is going to tell you how much money you need to, or that you've spent on things other than your raw materials, which should go into the cost of your product. You don't want to keep supplementing money from yourself to do these things in your business. Your business should be paying for it itself. If you are putting extra money in, make sure that you're recording that as capital, because that's money that you are investing into your business. So overhead then, we are going to try to divide by 100 bags sold. We don't know how many bags we're going to sell this year. It's our first year starting out, so that's our goal. And then as you go in the future years, you'll know how many bags you'll want to estimate, and then your overhead will be divided by that amount. And so here we have $7.50 for every bag is what we need to charge as overhead. And then that will automatically populate in your overhead box and retail pricing. In the future, if you want to take the formula out of this box and just put a solid amount, this will update. So as you get more overhead, it's going to change the cost of your bags going forward. So this bag won't always cost the same. It may cost more in the future, even though you haven't sold it yet. So it's just something to think about, that these prices will be fluid as you go on. You may need to charge more for your product. So this is some helpful accounting information to know. If you do have any questions, I will put my contact information into the instructions, and hopefully this will be eye-opening for you to know where your money's going into your business.